Welcome back to another episode of the WELP Reviews, where the customer is never right and we talk about them out of spite. I'm your host, Juicy Mama, and I am here with
Anastasia.
Anastasia! So excited to have you here.
Thank you. I'm honored. I wore my juicy shades.
I
for
love
the event.
that. Juicy shades.
Juicy shades TM, I think.
Trademarked for sure. Yeah,
Juicy
because
X DeWalt.
I have my DeWalt. You have the juicy shades on. It's a whole line. It's the juicy way. You know what I mean?
I think you could sell shades as your merch. I think it'd be great.
Well, I do have shirts coming out. And you need to get them.
I do love a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I actually, oh my God, yesterday I went to the Oasis concert, which is like the male Eras tour in my mind. And I like became feral for the merch. They have these like slight little soccer jerseys. I know 2 songs. I know Wonderwall and Champagne Supernova. And I was like fighting to get these jerseys.
Wait, I need people to feel that way about me. Like when I start like going on tours and everything. I want people to be fucking feral for my merch.
I just love merch. It doesn't matter whose merch it is. I want it.
Oh my God.
I could go to your tour and I could just be like a little merch fiend and people are like, oh my God, I should get that. Because clearly we're foaming at the mouth.
What if we do that?
Yeah. I'm like a merch plant.
Oh my God, like my merch plant, and you'll be like my hype person, like being like, "Guy, Juicy Mama's merch." Like I literally like that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
You can like spin a sign too and stuff. I kind of love it. Oh my
God, I can get like a little what are those guys that like
the balloon things are like this?
Yeah. It'll have like a dumpy on it. On the back.
With like a huge fat ass on the back.
Yes. And it's just me and the little thing like shaking.
And we're just like shaking and giggling because that's the Juicy Mama way, is shaking and giggling and having a good time. And also being gorgeous.
And being gorgeous.
Which is
gorge.
Exactly what we're known for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Anastasia, I have to know.
Yeah.
Have you had any crazy customers in your years on this earth?
I have. I've had several. I've done all the jobs. I've done.
She took the glasses off to get into it.
Yeah. For the reviews, I have done food service. I've worked at a gym. Those bitches are crazy. Can I say? Can I swear?
Yeah,
okay,
of course.
Those bitches are fucking crazy cunts, to be quite honest, and not in the fun way. Like I've been shoved to get on a Stairmaster.
Oh yeah.
And like I've never wanted to work. Like if I'm late to my workout class, good. You know? And these people are like, I won't lose a single minute. Like I must get on the Stairmaster.
Oh no, it's like for real, especially now that I'm like working for like a bougie gym facility. Like these people do not play. Oh yeah.
Where do you work?
I'm gonna have to bleep it out, but
oh my God. We get all the nice soap.
So people, we have the nice soap, but yeah, no, people do not play games about their workout classes. They will literally like, it's kind of like on the East Coast what Black Friday shopping is to these people, where they will literally maul you over in the
That's so accurate. East Coast Black Friday is just LA boutique fitness.
No, that's literally what it is. People, we would wake up at the ass crack of dawn.
Yep.
Actually, no, we would wake up at 3 a.m. the day of Black Friday and get to the mall at like 4:45, and there would still be a line of people ready to go, and you were like pushing people over. Like you'd be in like, do you remember that scene in SpongeBob where they're in the perfume department and they have to like jump through like and hurdles through over the perfume? Okay, is this not?
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob.
What?
I'm so sorry. I actually just thought about faking it just to like for the story, because I bet it was
But I
awesome.
felt that you knew that you didn't. Actually, I felt that you didn't know.
Yeah, I was like, I can't lie to her.
Oh my God. Well, shoot. Okay, well, basically what I was going to say is like you had to like jump through leaps and bounds to like get through the people
You're
to
shoving,
get these
which
things.
is the same thing. They all get up at 3 a.m. to do they're like my 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5, and then they go to the gym at 5:45.
They do their Pilates
and they shove in, and it's like, for what?
Oh my God, yeah. I had opening shifts at the gym that I worked at too, and there'd be a line outside, and they'd be like, "Let us in, let us in." And I was like, "No one's gonna get on the Stairmaster before you, so chill."
You're raising your cortisol levels.
You're already like, and it's like it's not even 5 in the morning.
Yeah. Where do you get this energy?
It scares me. And I would roll up like just like I felt like I was in purgatory, and these people are like ready to go. They've been up since 2 a.m. doing their morning mantras. I'm like, you scare me.
Truly. They've been doing their ice rolling. Like they are ready to be the beast when they get in that door. And I've just rolled out of bed. Like I was always there on the dot, like for work, you know.
Oh yeah.
The second I get there, they're already at the doors waiting for me. I'm like, excuse me, I have to unlock, you know.
Yeah, and then you have to like push them out. It's like they're like zombies in a movie, and you have to like be like, no, stop,
literally cutting their arm off in the door. They're literally feral.
They're scary. People like that scare me. I'm like, I'm so happy you're like down for fitness, but oh my,
you can get skinny in 5 minutes.
Skinny in 5 minutes, especially in
5
LA.
minutes from now, please.
Yeah.
God, give me a breath. But
okay, so you mentioned food service.
I worked in food service.
What were you doing in food service?
I worked at a restaurant in college called Drunken Taco. And it was exactly that. It was like drunkards
Vibes.
and animals at 2 a.m. and I lived above the restaurant. So
Oh God, what was your position?
I was a server. Doing the Lord's work. Truly.
Yeah,
and it was during COVID too.
God.
So like, can you imagine Ohio people? I went to school in Ohio men like shoving in, like don't want to wear a mask and showing up to Drunken Taco. They want margaritas. It was nuts. But my craziest story there was that we had this like reverse Karen woman, which she was this drunk lady and she was so mad at me. She said my service was too slow. So she pulled me over to yell at me, scream at me, whatever. I'm like, totally like, I get it. I suck. And then she like felt bad about it. And so in her drunkenness, she came over and was like, let me help you since you don't know what you're doing. And she goes in the kitchen and she starts like plating chips for me, putting her hands in the chip bin. And you know, like all the kitchen staff are like, what? Like, who is this lady? She was like, I am the manager. Like she
like clocked into her job. She's like, instead of I'm the captain now, she's like, I'm the manager now.
Like, I don't want to speak to the manager. I am the manager. I will take over this shift.
That's literally her superpower is like absorbing the restaurant's responsibilities and becoming the restaurant.
Yeah.
Like that's her.
I will say like, you know, most people when they don't like it, they complain and it's like, well, then do something about it. She did do something about it.
No, she fully put on like her work pants and was like, I'm ready to go. She like clocked in. She had her pen ready and she's like clicking on that shit. She's like, what table do I gotta go to? And she's like carrying like 6 plates. You know what I mean? I'm like, are you on coke? Like, what's happening?
For a second, I just realized I should have thought I was in like, what's that show where they're like restaurant nightmares and like he like reveals himself, Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, I thought you're John Quinones. That's who I thought of. What would you do? Hi, I'm John Quinones. That's what I thought. It could be a mix of both. Yeah, honestly. It could be a mix of both.
Truly, like she like fully went in, like I was like, am I on a show right now? But
I know you weren't pumped, really but this woman who was like truly, because here's the thing is like, I would never get to a point where like, if I'm out and I'm drunk and things aren't going my way, like never in my mind have I been like, okay, well like maybe I should just start working here and like for free, mind you.
No, literally.
Not get paid in food.
Let me volunteer.
Let me volunteer and help these people out at 2 a.m. while I'm inebriated, probably on some substances. Like, girl, just go do blow in the bathroom and like we'll get you your food when you're ready.
Yeah. No, she was like, I didn't get my margarita. I'm gonna make my margarita.
Oh, she fully
was like in the kitchen. Like the kitchen staff were like, help. Like, you know, they didn't.
There's like a whole TikTok trend about that where people will be like, do you know the thing where it's like, goddamn. It's like that sound where it's like, you see people that'll be like, I got so drunk and they're like working with like, there's like one video of someone like taking trash with like the trash man throwing it in like the trucks. And then the other one where they're like going on the food trucks and helping like cut the meat off of like everything. It's just so funny.
I've seen that. Like they fully like started working at a restaurant. They got so drunk.
I think she was hoping that there would be like hidden cameras capturing her excellence.
Yeah.
And
excellence is a strong word for it. She fully like fist in the chips.
That's a health code violation, and that sounds foul because you don't even know where her hands have been. And she was just.
I would have been more mad, except for that like the whole restaurant was a health code violation. Like I wasn't, you know. So I was like, you know what, we could use some extra hands. Somebody called out because they were hungover, so put her in, coach.
Literally.
Put her in. That's crazy.
Working in restaurants, I've worked in many restaurants that were completely just health code violations, and I kind of like went in with the attitude of like, I can do whatever I want because the second you cross me, like I will call OSHA. Like I will call OSHA.
The fact that you even know what it's called.
Yes.
I would see those signs back there and I'd be like, I can't read. Like they're worse than the parking signs in LA. Like the little like, what are your rights?
Like all like right and everything.
OSHA. Is that, like
it's like the health department
association. What is it?
I couldn't tell you a thing about it. I just know that it's our resource.
What does it stand for?
I don't.
Resource.
Yeah, it's just a resource. I have no idea. But I knew that everyone I worked with like was so familiar with like the company itself because they had contacted them multiple times.
Yeah. Oh.
And I worked at so many places where we had like rats, we had mice, like it was crazy.
Well, you're from the East Coast, right?
This was here, but
great.
This was here. But also there were places on the East Coast. That place wasn't necessarily a health code violation, but some places I've worked at where I was just like, oh, this is what we do.
Yeah. Ooh. I've never gone to a restaurant again. I just love that you know what OSHA is, but you don't know what it is. Like,
I don't know.
I'm in a union. I know that.
Exactly. I knew that they were there to help me. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what the O stands for, the S, the H, nothing.
You're just like, Mister,
no.
I need help.
And that was it.
Yeah.
Wait, so you that was the only. I love you, Sylvia. Your Oasis band. I thought this was Diesel or even DeWalt's because it's the same color. Oh my God,
it is giving DeWalt.
Yeah, it literally. No, it's the same like.
This is my Eras Tour wristband. Oh wow.
Wow, I thought that was the same thing. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Okay, I love it. So
we really are matching.
To be.
I told Juicy before this podcast that like I might transform into her by the end, and like already I'm like color coding.
I can't even believe you kind of manifested that.
Yeah,
which
I'm
is
doing it right now. Oh my God.
I know my impact is crazy. Okay, wait. So was there any other like drama at this? What
Drunken Taco?
What a name. Like I already know there was debauchery that went down.
And there was Drunken Bento down the street. Drunken Bento was owned by the same guy. And
what's up with the promoting of alcoholism? Like I like literally don't understand.
Campus. They were in Ohio. That's all we had to do there.
That's true.
They were like, get slammed and eat our queso.
Tea.
But Bento, they always had a sign out that said half price sushi every single day. So it was just like that was just the price of the sushi. But your brain was like,
but half price.
But half price. Half price inland sushi. Yeah.
That would work on me. Like I would read that and I'd be like, this is a deal.
No, yeah. I would call my mom and be like, I ordered sushi again. She'd be like, why would you do that? I'm like, it was half
half price. It's literally half price, even though it's like from inside the land. Yeah. And it's like, I can't even imagine how old that fish must have been.
Well, that's why they had a lot of fried rolls, so you like couldn't notice.
Ah. Maybe the owner, he's thinking things through. He's thinking
You don't know what he was doing. Also, I had a little intercom because I lived above it. There was an intercom that it was broken, but you could listen on it. I couldn't talk into it, but I could listen. And so I could hear if the restaurant was busy or not. And I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go down there and like order food.
Just to cause drama?
Just like I was like, okay, is it going to be busy? Like I'm too hungover to go down and order. But then if I listened and it was like quiet, I was like, okay, Bento seems chill. Like let me pop on down. Like I was too lazy to go downstairs. But like I felt like I had this little secret sound system.
Wait, I love that.
It was kind of fun. It was like,
I feel like the big brother in the situation.
Yeah.
In 1984.
Oh my God, okay, book reference, George Orwell.
Yeah, she reads books.
Oh my God, she went to 8th grade English class.
You already know.
What's the book about the rat?
Oh, Algernon, Flowers for Algernon.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day.
Oh my God.
Speaking of mice.
You know, I actually reference that book a lot when I try to have like a profound conversation with someone so that they think that I know what I'm talking about.
And I'll be like, back in Flowers for Algernon.
And they'll be like, wait, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's like this, like really, like it's such an important book to read. Honestly, I do really like the book and the story.
No, it's a good book.
But it's like when I kind of want to feel like I'm tooting my own horn, I will bring up that reference.
Oh my God, yeah. That's me with Shakespeare. I'll be like, so The Tempest, if you listen to the iambic pentameter, it's actually like stressed, unstressed, which is how you know that they are stressed out.
I have no idea what you just said. And I
and that's what makes me feel good.
Yeah, and I love it. Sometimes I even reference... it was a couple episodes ago where I referenced The Crucible. Do you remember Giles Corey where he's like, more weight? Like, I love referencing that when I can because I think that's like an objectively hilarious thing. Even though he deceased from a rock literally collaborating with his body, he died.
Oh my God, I need to like freshen up on my Crucible. I just remember the girlies.
I remember the girlies.
And Proctor or Pryor.
Richard Pryor? Which Pryor are we talking about?
No, there's definitely some guy named like Pryor Phillips in The Crucible or like Proctor Phillips.
Oh,
or,
it's
like,
Proctor.
Pastor Proctor.
I think Proctor.
I hope so.
You could have said any name and I'd be like, it's that one.
Yeah.
It's literally that one.
But you didn't. You were like, no, I don't know.
Me still being like, no, it's this one. It's this one.
You're like, I know all the characters. Giles, then it's Anne, then it's Proctor.
I only remember Giles and Tituba. Those are the two that I remembered from that book. Tituba.
Dang, I might need to go back to 8th grade. Sometimes I do crave like an English class, and I feel like The Crucible would be a fun.
I think my brain could do well with relearning grammar and reading books again.
I think that would be good for all of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'd just like to witness the iPad babies doing school. I'd like to be in there with them and like.
No, it scares me and bums me out.
No,
I don't want to know anything about AI. I don't want to see this. Every time I see a Waymo, I'm like choke. Like
I
literally.
love Waymo.
Oh, you rode in one?
Oh my God, I ride in them all the time. And my Waymo gets honked at all the time.
Because they know there's a celebrity inside.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They were like, they know that Anastasia's so inside.
I've given the Waymo a whole personality. Like, I'm like, how dare you honk at my Waymo? Like, I get pissed.
I know. I would like roll down the window and like literally scream at them. I would twerk in a Waymo. Like, that's the first thing that I would do is I would just twerk in the backseat and be like, no one can stop me.
Yeah. I am making content in the Waymo, that's for sure.
But I also have twerked in Ubers when there was a driver. So maybe this isn't that much different from what I normally do. You
don't need AI to twerk.
I don't need AI to twerk.
AI can can never take over twerking.
I love twerking. I just started this corporate job and my bosses already walked in on me twerking and I didn't know how to explain myself and I was just like,
do you have your own office or is this like
I do.
twerking?
No, but I was twerking outside of my office in front of public twerking. Public twerking. I was
public
PTing.
Twerking.
Yeah, it was crazy. Wait, so you also worked at a gym?
Yes.
Did you work at a gym?
I worked at a gym called.
Where was that?
Do you know what that means?
No.
It means fat ass. Like it means butt. Like in Portuguese it means butt, and then people in London use bunda as slang. Like there's like she's got a big bunda.
She's got a big bunda vibes.
Oh, she's got a banging bunda back there.
That's what they're all saying about Juicy Mama.
Yeah.
In
Juicy bunda.
Bunda in it. What is it?
Bunda.
Bunda in it. Bunda in it.
Bloody hell, she's got a bunda.
She's got a big old bunda.
She's got a big banging boosy juicy bunda.
Every time I talk in a goddamn English accent, it like dries up my throat and I don't know if I'm having a reaction. It's kind of crazy.
An allergic reaction to being British. You're like,
I'm like, stop, because I think it's because I'm Irish. So I think I'm like, whoa, stop, stop. Yeah. So that's what that is.
Fight the man.
Fight the man. Wait, so what did you?
Was that your Irish accent?
No, I don't know.
Fight
the man. In it.
Yeah, I worked.
What did you do?
Question.
You worked. What did you do?
I was a front desk girly.
Oh my God. Okay, I've been waiting for an episode where someone else worked front desk at a gym.
It's traumatic.
I know you have stories.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, it was terrible. We had to put up like the girl who tried to get past me at the Stairmaster. Like she was such an issue that we had to put up feeder ropes. You know, those like red velvet ropes, like to stop them from going in. And she still would push past them. It was nuts. At this other place I worked at this other gym. So I've worked at multiple gyms, and at this other gym I worked at, they had these like seats that would come down where you could do like hip thrusts off of them. Mm-hmm. And one of the seats, when you pulled it down the other day, this girl found a mushroom growing out of the seat. Let me show you the photo. It's like, no.
Are these like cordyceps? Like that's like what?
So here's the thing. I was like,
Grace's face right now. She's literally mortified.
A full on like Last of Us mushroom growing out of the seat from butt sweat.
That's butt sweat in it.
Butt sweat.
A mushroom?
No.
So this isn't even the customer anymore. You guys were. I'm calling OSHA on this place.
If I was the customer, I'd be because you pay like $250 a month to go to one of these boutique fitness gyms, and then you pull down your seat at 5:45 in the morning, and you see a mushroom growing out of it. You're supposed to put your back on that.
That's bacteria
in the night, and so like, and we clean those things every single evening, or I thought we did, and so. Like, obviously they come out and are like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, I did not close up shop last night, but I think what happened is because mushrooms grow in low light, like, and also like red light. So there's like all those like, you know, neon-y lights that they put in like a fitness studio and it's dark in there. I think it was like the perfect, like moist, dark, like low light environment, and the mushroom just like grew super fast.
But like where, like did someone's body, like were they growing mushrooms on their body and was carrying it? Like I don't know so many questions.
Decaying, but
did you know mushrooms can talk to each other?
What?
Mushrooms, I'm actually writing a bit about this. So, and God. I'm going to do part of it on this. Mushrooms have created, I'm sorry.
No,
they have their own language. And scientists have discovered that they have at least 50 different phrases that they can say. It's like how trees can like communicate to each other. Mushrooms can communicate
to each other?
Yes, girl.
What?
When they took like, I don't know what you call, they're like pinchers, and they put it on the mushrooms. You hear like, it's just so crazy. And so in my mind, the first thing I think of is like, have I been catcalled?
This secret language where they're just screaming.
It's literally, and it's kind of me. Like it's like,
I'm like, wait, no, I can actually speak that mushroom's language fully.
So like, could you imagine if you see me, like someone's like walking by and they just see me like, and I'm like arguing with the mushroom.
You're like, no, it can hear me.
But the mushroom's like calling me out, being like, you have a fat ass. And I'm like, like, thank you. You know what I mean? It's like crazy just to think about it.
I need to find this fucking mushroom photo, but.
You have it?
Yeah, it's like disturbing. Like you're going to vom.
.com. Probably. Vom.com.
So nasty.
Okay, so I've worked in many places, especially food industry, where bacteria can be everywhere. It's dirty, blah, blah, blah. I talked about at the beginning of this podcast. You can call OSHA. I've never worked at a place that its own fungi started growing in the middle of nowhere.
No, literally an ass over time just like sweat into that thing. And then the sweat, everyone outside of this podcast is like, right now, maybe I don't even need to show you the photo. It's like so traumatic.
I need it.
You know when your phone like won't show you photos?
I You can look it up in your photos itself, can't you?
But I didn't take the photo.
Oh, damn.
You know when somebody sends it to you?
I wonder if I wonder if that is kind of like a movie plot where it's like, what if like there was one person who was just trying to like grow this like mushroom, and they were trying to take over the gym. And what if it was the woman who wanted to get the Stairmaster and this was her revenge, was growing these mushrooms in the gym that were going to take over and become these big ass juice heads, swole as fuck, and fight everyone in their pathway. I mean, come on. Like, we need to contact A24 now.
Take we've had.
We need to contact
horrors in the gym.
And they're spreading everywhere. And it's not like in The Last of Us where it's affecting people.
No, yeah.
The mushrooms are becoming a part of the equipment.
Yeah. And you have to touch them to, oh my God, and you have to lift the mushrooms.
You have to lift. Whoa, dude. I'm sorry. Get us in a writer's room now. Get us in a goddamn writer's room now.
Writer's room. Okay, I can't find it. I'm gonna find it after the podcast. It's stressing me out.
No, it's.
I want to be so present. You know.
I know we're present, and
I think I've given the visual well enough. It was two little mushrooms like coming out of the. I can't even begin. We always joke about like when this business goes down, like we're gonna like do a documentary.
Because when I worked at the front desk at a facility, the number one grossest thing was the amount of people. We had people called poop bandits who would go in and just poop in the gym. They would poop on the floor in the locker room. They poop in the bathrooms. They poop in lockers. Like they're just pooping.
Was a common occurrence?
And it's more common than you think. Yeah. Well, at most gyms, but yes. And then we would try to have to like figure out who was the poop bandit. And so in my mind, I was like, damn, this is the grossest thing that could happen.
You're playing a game of Guess Who, but it's literally Guess the Poop Bandit.
Guess the Poop Bandit. We have like a reward where we're like Poop Bandit, and it's like a body with like a question mark over it.
Etchy sketch drawing, like wanted. We think this is the Poop Bandit.
This might be the Poop Bandit.
Oh my God. When people come in, you're like, does this guy match the description?
Well,
like,
no, there was a couple times where this one guy would come in and he would just be very like something about
looking?
him. It just seemed like he wanted to poop somewhere, and I would just be like, okay, I feel like this might be the one.
What is the face of someone who might want to poop somewhere? He's like
scoping the scene out. He's looking around, and then he gets a little like, he's like like, you know what I mean? Like
the quiver?
Yeah, it's like the quiver.
Yeah.
And he looked weird all the time, and so I was like, this is the guy who's pooping in the bathrooms, and also like in the locker room floor. But all this to say is like, in my mind,
did you ever catch him?
What are you supposed to say? I know you poop here.
I saw you.
You're pooping
I saw
everywhere.
you dropping trow. Ass cheeks on the Stairmaster.
Ew. So that was gross to me.
My own image.
But the thought of an itty bitty little mushroom, which is kind of a miracle, but at the same time is foul as fuck.
It is the miracle of life.
It's a miracle of life, but yeah.
I prefer the mushroom to the poop because the mushroom, like, it's just trying to survive. Well, you know? I mean, that's a hustler.
Of course, I prefer the mushroom to the poop. Like, compared to human fucking fecal matter, of course. Human detritus.
Hot take.
I prefer
the mushrooms to
fungi over fecal matter. Thank you.
Coming in and pooping on all my shit. Pooping on my shit.
Him being the poop bandit.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Oh my God.
Oh, keep going.
Sorry.
No.
I just like thought of a crazy story of like, speaking of health code violations. This isn't even my story to tell, but I love telling it. My roommate works at a members club. Like one of those type of restaurants. She's a server.
Oh, okay.
But it's like there's other things going on there. You know, it's like a country club, but like in LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the other day she came home and she told me that she had this pregnant lady at her table, and she was like, oh my God, like I'm not doing so good. Can you bring me water? Of course she brings her water. And then she's like, I'm really not feeling well. Like I need somewhere to like lay down. And so she's like, okay, let me take you to this like other room they have in the, you know, LA Members Club, country club. And they have like an indoor theater, like a little movie theater for the members.
Oh.
And so she's like, you can just lay down here, you know, it's like low light, whatever. And he's like, thank you so much. Then an hour later, she sees people running by her tables, like running down to the theater. And they're like, go to the theater. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, is the pregnant lady like giving birth in the theater? No, the pregnant lady is not giving birth in the theater. The pregnant lady is doing a naked photo shoot in the theater, and she staged the whole thing to get into this members club theater. She's fully nude, posted up, like belly out, and she has a professional photographer that she snuck into the theater after she, you know, like laid down in there.
I need her.
Imagine being the bartender clocking into your shift. You walk into the theater and this woman is like coochie out, belly out, posing.
I need her. That's my fucking president.
I need to meet this woman.
I need to meet this one. I need her on the podcast immediately, and I literally just want to tell me everything.
If you're out there, naked pregnant lady doing the photo shoot in a strange, obscure theater,
you have my vote.
You have our vote.
You have the way we all immediately were just like,
isn't that crazy?
Because okay. Because
it's giving something.
No, it's giving everything. It's giving everything I wanted and more, because that is a level of iconic behavior that I hope that I can achieve at some point in my life.
Her brain, like, I want. You know, I want in on that. I would never have that thought. Every pregnancy photo shoot is like a white wall, and they like have like a flowy dress on, you know.
She said, I'm
or
gonna
they're in a
cause
field
chaos.
and they're like have their jeans on. They're like, I'm a, you know, hipster mom. You know,
I'm a pregnant mama.
I'm painting the baby's bedroom myself. You know,
right,
oops, there's paint on me. That type of bitch. This lady, I don't know if she's in the industry and she's like
Scammers
manifesting.
never die.
She's like, I will birth a child star. I don't know, but she wanted to do it like amongst the popcorn and the theater, and
this is something I would do. Like, I need to talk to her to understand how to like reach my full potential. Yes, because she didn't do anything wrong per se. She just like
she's publicly nude.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, so all bets are off, actually.
Yeah, she's like pregnant.
That's
and
so
she's
true.
in a theater and she was doing her own thing.
And
like
she was like, you know what?
But I think it's kind of,
You know
it's like,
what's
she's like,
like?
oh my God, I'm okay. And then as soon as everyone's gone, she's like, you know what I mean? She's like,
like,
time.
and we're voguing.
Oh my God.
She was ready.
I feel like her name is like Veronica.
No, yeah. Like,
It's definitely a V name.
and her child is going to be named like Ocean or like Stella or something insane. And she had some like weird bald man photographer with her who was like, for sure, I'll sign up for this.
How the hell did he get in there?
How did any of them, like,
This is
she
like-
put on a full 3-act play of like, I'm a pregnant lady who needs to lay down, and then scurried some man in and said,
This is honestly the Da Vinci
Drop
Code.
trout.
Like, this is crazy. Like, this is the national treasure.
this
like,
is my Da Vinci Code.
This is my Da Vinci Code. Like, I don't even know anything about the Da Vinci Code. That was a terrible reference. I hope it made sense. But it's more like the national treasure. Is that Nicolas Cage where he has to go through? Like,
yeah, that's Nicolas Cage.
It's this woman. Oh my God.
This is my Declaration of Independence.
This is my declaration. She's James Bond. She's my Declaration of Independence. I need to sit her down and chat with her right now and let her know that
If you're out there, you're welcome anytime.
she's gonna. That's insane.
Honestly, I bet I could have her look her up and we could get her on the pod for a
I
tell
need
all.
to know. I literally like walking into a room and it's just like a woman like.
Here's my thing. I just need to see those photos now. I have to see the photos.
I just know that she was giving.
I know she was.
I
also,
know she was
this is one of those clubs where you're not even supposed to use your phone. Like, you're not supposed to take pictures. And she was like, not only will I
Exactly.
take pictures, but I will be having a naked photo shoot.
Fuck! What a fucking legend.
It's truly
Damn
legendary.
it.
I actually am looking forward to that part of pregnancy where it's like, I just don't give a fuck and I do whatever I want. And like, if you try to talk to me, I'll bite you.
So this is where my brain was going, where I was like, damn,
Or
like
would
she
you just
kind of
do this?
stole what I wanted to do as a pregnant person. Like, I feel like when I'm pregnant, I'm gonna like, I already do what I want now, but like when I'm pregnant,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like all bets are off. Like,
Yeah.
Juicy Mama's pregnant. I had a dream I was pregnant once and I loved it.
Oh my
Because
God,
I
you'd
was
be-
like the star of the show.
It'd be
being
great for your
pregnant.
brand.
It would be great for my brand, Juicy Baby.
Juicy Madonna.
Juicy Madonna and Child. Like,
Wow.
like let's be so for real. Like, that's gonna be incredible.
Yeah, she is inspo. I definitely think it's sort of like, wait, how is she doing this before me? But I think she could be your Madonna to your Lady Gaga.
But she walked so I could run.
Yes, exactly.
So, and I really appreciate her for that.
Claps for that woman.
Claps for that woman, everyone. Okay, wait. So where else have you worked that was like scary people, customers?
Everywhere. I work a corporate job now, and the customers, I mean, there are no customers, but I'm trying to think where else I've worked. Oh, I worked at a coffee shop.
Great.
Yeah, and those were funny because speaking of AI, we love AI. We had an AI like machine that would make it for you. I never got to learn latte art. Like, it would just pump stuff out
What
for
the
you.
hell were you doing there?
I literally standing and then like grabbing the cup, but like customers would be like, you know, they thought it was like this boutique, you know, like coffee shop, right?
Yeah,
so they'd come up and be
yeah.
like, bone dry cappuccino, and I'm like, for sure, knowing our machine makes cappuccino.
Everything.
You know, it just makes cappuccino. It's like,
oh,
and this is cappuccino, you know, and they're like, and I want it bone dry. Have you ever heard someone say that?
No.
That means they want like all foam on the milk. Like they don't want to taste milk. They want it to just be foam. They want dry liquid, which that's a whole other crisis. I don't know what those people are going through. They're normally in their 40s or 50s and they look like Miranda from Sex and the City who requests that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're like, bone dry cappuccino. I don't want to taste my drink.
I honestly have become so skeptical of people just based on their coffee orders alone, and it really but people are like, do you know what I mean when I order that? No, I don't know what the fuck you mean when you order that. Do you want just like espresso and milk? Like that's normal. Be normal.
Either they order the most basic thing and they're like, can you do that? And you're like, yes, I can make a latte. I know how to make a latte. Or they describe something insane and you're like, what the fuck is that?
No, literally.
So the bone dry cappuccinos, they'd always order them and I'd be like, totally. And then I'd go back there and make it. Of course, it'd come out. They'd be like, this is not bone dry. And I'd be like, let me remake that for you. And I would just go stand in the back like a fucking sim. And then I'd come back with the exact same cup and they'd take a sip and they'd be like, that's better. Thank you. They just want to feel
it's the placebo.
Important.
Yes, the amount of times, and I will say this happens at so many restaurants where if you say to like a server something like, I had people that would like, let's say they ordered a cappuccino with me and then I bring it to them. They're like, that's not a cappuccino. And I'm like, yes, it is. This is what you ordered. Yeah. And then I will literally, they'll be like, go put it back and make me a new one. I will literally take it, walk around the restaurant, come back, bring them the same drink. And they're like, thank you. This is so much better.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
thank you for doing that. Was it that hard? And you're like,
right.
I got my steps in.
Yeah, thank you. I took a scenic route. I saw my eye candy. Yep. I said hi to the busters that love me, the bartenders. Thank you, actually. Yep. I got my steps in.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Truly, my Apple Watch banged thanks to you. It's colder now. I'm so glad you like your bone dry cappuccino.
But I've never heard. Anytime I think of bone dry, I think of that like that Koopa Troopa from Mario, that like the skeleton one. Like that's where my head went. I was like, what the fuck? That sounds so unappealing to drink something like that. But
yeah, and you're paying like hella money for a non-drink drink. I don't get it.
I just it's out of control now.
It's crazy, these people.
It's out of control.
On the opposite, speaking of out of control, we would get a DoorDasher, and I wish I could see her face. If you're out there, I also want to see you on the pod. This woman every day would order half and half lattes. Not half like espresso, half liquid. Like half and half was her milk. So it was like espresso and then a venti of half and half, like full creamer. And then she would put 6 pumps of vanilla in.
So I need to know where she is.
Basically 2 heart attacks in a cup.
Yes, yeah, that's a lot.
Every day.
It's giving dairy.
And part of me was like, okay, maybe this is like for her work and she just like is ordering the creamer, but then she would have espresso in it. So it was like, clearly this was the full drink. It's not like you're like trying to bulk buy half and half from me. Like you are drinking this.
Yeah.
I hope she's okay. She probably has many clogged arteries.
Probably less wild.
I wish her well.
I have to share this story about, because it was reminding me of, I had a friend once who worked as a server back in this restaurant in Philly, and she had this couple that ordered 2 coffees. They just ordered Americanos. And so,
which I want to be them.
I want to
drink Americanos.
I couldn't.
I just feel like that's the same person who's like feral to get in the gym orders an Americano.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like scary, and like they
like
want that. They want it extra hot. They want the cup hot too. Like that's. I always thought that was. People were like, I want it extra hot. I want the cup to be scalding. And I'm like, okay, well, this is like masochistic at this point, but like whatever. But so she brought the drinks to the couple, and then she leaves, and the woman goes, "Excuse me."
Oh no.
Excuse me. And then comes back and she goes, my friend's like, what's going on? And she goes, I just think it's really interesting. And my friend was like, about what? And she's like,
you're like, elaborate.
I just think it's really interesting that his cup has a little bit more coffee than my cup. I feel like you're sending us some mixed signals here. And my friend was like,
she said, are you a misogynist?
She was like, you think I'm trying to flirt with your husband through the Americano I made him?
She said, hey, pick me.
Excuse me? What's this?
You gave my husband some more caffeine than me.
What is that? And so then my friend had to go take the coffee pot, pour up the woman's coffee a little bit more, and she goes, that's what I thought. And then went back to drinking.
That. It's the like after, like, was it that hard? No, good. It's the like, you're better for it. I'm not better for it.
I'm holding back from literally jumping you in this moment.
Customer service will teach you everything you need to know in life. Like, you are a martyr for customer service. You know how like Catholics, people, they have saints? Like, I think that everyone who works as a server should be indoctrinated as a saint.
I do too. I feel like I've done my part, and I need people. I want a holiday. I want a server holiday,
and I want to become a saint.
And I want that. And
I want my validation. Yeah.
And go ahead.
Sorry. I'm so ADHD today. I actually like didn't take my meds kind of on purpose. I was like, maybe that'll be fun. I'm also like running out, and I was like, this would be a good day to run out because like, you know, we'll be free flowing. Anyways, sorry. I'm just apologizing for interrupting you. Were you going to say something else related to this?
What were you going to say?
Well, I started thinking whenever you snapped, it reminded me that this is not a customer, but this was somebody I worked with. I used to work in a snack shack at this like pool cantina, at the Casey Pool Cantina, shout out in Dallas. And it was just like a bunch of high schoolers fooling around back there. And there was this one guy, Paris, who literally Pavlov dogged me. You know what that is? Where you like, when you like ring a bell, you like ring this bell or whatever. And then when you do that, you pour the dog's food. And so all the dogs start associating the bell ringing with their food being there. So like every time you ring the bell, you give them food. Every time you ring the bell, you give them food until eventually you just ring the bell and then they start salivating because they're like, the bell rang, therefore I'm about to get food.
Okay.
That's Pavlov's dog. That's like a theory that this, I don't know, Pavlov dude proved. Paris used to snap every time he would say my name. He'd be like, Anastasia, and he'd snap. And I'd be like, stop snapping at me. He'd be like, Anastasia, come over, like, help me. And I'd be like, you don't need to snap. You can just say my name. That's fucking rude. Eventually, he thought it was so funny that I would get annoyed by it. He would snap every single time he said my name. One day, he just snapped. And I went, what?
No.
I got Pavlov dogged.
Oh, man. Well, the name like Paris, that guy sounds like a fucking dweeb.
Yeah, no, he was a tool.
He was a tool. And honestly, Paris, fuck you.
Fuck you, Paris.
Not the city,
hey, Paris,
but the person.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So if you want to Pavlov dog someone, apparently I'm susceptible. Don't love that.
Okay, well, that's...
Well trained.
I'm like, whoa, that's scary because I would get Pavlov dogged easily. Like, literally, I rang this earlier and I was like...
Yeah, you're like...
I was like,
I'm on the pod.
Oh my God, I have to go pick up 16 plates and drop them off all at the same table. And I'm so scared. I don't know what position to what. And this bitch has a nut allergy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, whoa, that just like triggered, like, this is my fight or flight. This has to go.
Yeah.
But also.
Oh, it's like the DoorDash sound.
No, it's literally
the DoorDash sound that will put me back into place.
I'm scared.
I'm like, I gotta press that tablet right now. But the person ordering's like, like, what should I? And it's like, dee, dee, dee. I can't remember what the sound is, but if I heard it,
no,
I'd be back literally a taco.
It would literally frighten me. Okay, well, that was another episode of the WELP reviews.
Oh my God,
that was amazing.
You're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Juicy Mama.
Produced by Third Strike Productions. Shout out Grace. Shout out Jess. Shout out Juicy Mama. Your host here with
Anastasia.
Got
me choking on my own name.
The WELP reviews, where the customer is never right, and we talk about them out of spite.
Period.
Oh, hook up your
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, let me plug. Juicy Mama is a guest, as she should be, on my show, ASMR You Okay? And we're going to find out if she's okay. So you should tune in. It comes out some Friday around this time. It may be out already. I don't know when you see this, but we'll tag it in the comments. I'll be up in the comments of this bitch.
And it's going to be, we're going to be in the comments of this bitch. Put in your @ and everything.
That person's driving to go watch our YouTube channel right now.
Yeah. Literally someone just sped by on the street.
Yeah.
What's your @ Anastasia?
Oh my God, my own. Yeah, I'm @ Anastasia Comedy. I have a last name, but it's just too much. So @ Anastasia Comedy. I'm like the Adele of comedy.
Literally perfect. And I'm the Juicy Mama of comedy.
Adele and Juicy Mama here.
Yes, I love it. Signing off. Thank you.
Oh fuck.
I'll do it again. It's okay. No, you literally third time's the charm.
Yes, let's do it again. Okay, I quit.